Good morning everyone from a wet and cold Tallinn, Estonia. We're going to go to the old town, see what there is to see, which I'm quite excited for. We're going to go in a couple of the museums. One's called Kiek in the Cock. We're going to go and explore in an old prison, which I'm very excited for. Can't say I've ever been in a prison. If you watch the last vlog, you also know why I'm currently walking around in the wet and cold with no coat. Just randomly climbed up some stairs and there's a nice little view there. Over there you get a first sneak peek of the big cathedral. But yeah, here's like the big medieval church turrets, and let's go and get a closer look at this big boy. I'm assuming there's a good viewpoint of it somewhere that TikTok will probably tell me, but from down below it looks very cool. And yeah, I'm like at the bloody castle. I think you can walk around the castle walls. You got this creepy fella. There's another one over there. I think that's St. Olaf's castle. Obviously I went up, well, whatever it is, I went up one of them, pretty much exactly the same in Riga the other week, so considering all the European cities look very similar, I am not going to bother, sorry. I don't really think it's worth my €10 to go up and look at another load of red brick roofs. So it's not where I won't be doing that, but I'm going to, if you can see up there, you can walk around that, so I'm going to go and do that if I can. Just realised that these things remind me of, it's like them things off the traitors, isn't it? Jeez. You didn't believe me when I told you that the museum is called Kiek in the Cock, did you? I honestly can't figure out how to get in. It says I'm here. I've been trying to get in, obviously, and if I want to go Kiek in the Cock, I need to go there. But I'm very confused. We've got a big pink building, and I found a better viewpoint. There we go. I found the castle walls. We're walking around the side. Not got the best views yet, but hopefully we'll in a second as we continue. This is wonderful. Not even funny. These keep saying scan your ticket. Right, what's? Oh, there you go. Scanned you. Upper floor for me is weapons of war, which I think might be the only bit that really interests me, but let's see. These bits are pretty cool, like the old armour. And a cannon. Retake. Look at these. Pretty cool. Look at this. I can't. That is heavy, especially with one hand. It's obviously my other hand's crippled. Wow, just held an axe. Not sure they should just have. Oh, it says don't touch. Oops. Well, see how heavy the balls are. Can you tell which one weighs more? Right, which one weighs more? Bloody hell. Well, yeah, I can see which one weighs more because I can pick that one up and I can't pick that one up. Oh yeah, I can, just about. Oh. In case you're interested, an iron ball is heavier than a stone ball. Wow! I'm about to put on some gear.
Suur tükk on laetud ja välja sihitud, jääb üle ainult sooritada lask.
Oh, that was well fun. Not easy to do with one hand, but that was great. Oh, I've left my bum bag. Jesus Christ. Now we're onto the weapons. Look at these. Cool weapon, that. Chase someone with my bog brush. That's more of a weapon that I'd want to use, rather than a bog brush. Can't teach it, lads, can't teach it. Some of us are just born with it. I'm now in some underground war bunker. It's called the Bastion Passages. Turns out I wasn't actually in yet. I've got to go down here. This is terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, other than getting robbed in Egypt, this might be the scariest solo travelling experience I've ever had. Look at this. I feel like I'm doing a Joe Weller abandoned haunted house video. The echo is horrendous. It's all the way down there. It's never ending, am I? It's 10,000 steps underground. I have not got a clue what that noise is. It's something I'm doing a homeless people thing. And it's a gun here. I have no idea what that noise is. You reckon after the war and everything that homeless people lived in these passages until they came and renovated it in the start of the 2000s? Pretty cool. There's a few other people down here now, so it's not just me, so it's a bit less scary. But here's another Donny. Yes then, nice trim lid. Oh my god. Look at this, Don. Why can I just imagine this just jumping up at me any second? Look at this, the only kid with a gas mask on now. Bloody hell. I don't like this place, it's giving me the creeps. Who are these Donnies? Hello. Excuse me lad, your phone's ringing. Oh, it says don't touch. Not being funny, it says don't touch, but the phone was ringing and someone chatting to me. He was talking not my language though, so I didn't quite understand. What did he say? I just scared two lads to death, so there's a dummy sat next to me and I was sat watching the screen and then I turned and looked at him and it shot him up. Oh my god, there's two of them. I'm really not a fan of these creepy dummies. Terrifying. I don't like them. Do you know Madame Tussauds, like all waxwork people? I'd never go in one of them. It creeps me out. I don't like them. It's kind of mad that people are living down here though. Like the passages are just never ending. Like, obviously when the war was going on, people just hid down here. It's kind of cool. It's better than I thought this museum. Started rough. Nah, look at him. Like possessed. Why are you just in here? What are you doing? What's this? I don't know if I want to be in here. Oh my god. Alright, that's enough of that. Oh Jesus Christ. 2 + 2, not that one. 4. There's more creepy dons. Nah, I'm going further underground here. How do I get out? I'm really tempted to just hide behind a corner and just shit someone up. Like, why am I just hide and just scare the life out of someone? But then, if someone does that to me, I'm gonna flipping drop kick them. Didn't really film this last bit. It's all just like, there's been these rocks for another like 4 passages. So we're down to like the 1500 now, and I think I'm at the exit. What a strange little place that was. Just walking, you just end up walking completely back outside and end up back at that cross thing where I was at before. I don't really know what I thought of that. I enjoyed parts of it, and I found some of it pretty boring, but I don't suppose I'll ever do anything like that again, so can't say I regret it, but can't say I'm overly thrilled either. I'm entering this little place. I've seen on TikTok that apparently they have the 4th best ranked burger in Europe, so although I'm not a massive fan of burgers, there's like all sorts of shops and stuff, and it's indoors because it's absolutely pouring down. Probably need to go and buy a coat, but I'm so stubborn. I didn't bother with a 4th ranked best burger because they had like loads of things on them that I don't like, but instead I've gone for a cheese melted pulled pork burger, and I've just watched him with like a Bunsen burner flaming it all to melt my cheese. I'm so excited. Oh my days, look at that. Wow. I cannot wait. I honestly think this is the best pulled pork burger I've ever had, and I've only had one bite. Oh my days. It was €10, but it's to die for. This place is actually unreal. It's literally got pasta and pizza there. There's like ramen and things there. And then you come down, you've got Bill the Butcher. You've got more pasta and seafood, Bill the Butcher. You've got VLDN burgers, so it's meant to be the 4th best ranked burger in Europe, according to a TikTok I saw, don't quote me on it. Then you got chicken and fries that I went to, best pulled pork, which is where I got my food from, and that was unbelievable. And yeah, there's kebabs, there's literally so much boost, and it's like little markets. Wonderful. I'm about to go and explore, well, go into the world's oldest pharmacy that's been around since 1412. So I'm quite curious what that's like. Not the most exciting thing I've ever done, but let's go and have a look. In a little square. It's very, very pretty. Yeah, let's go and have a look at this pharmacy.
One is liquid. They're not usually people prepare capsules.
Yeah, that was a bit boring. Literally just went in and they're just selling medicine. Like, obviously, it's a pharmacy. That's what they be doing. What a beautiful little place. That's another big building. Another big building. I was trying to go to an Italian I've seen recommended, but I just went and tried to go for my lunch and it opens at 5, so probably going to come back here for my food tonight. But I need to find somewhere to have lunch before I go to the TV tower. And then I've seen a little town where it's meant to look really cool, like all the wall art and stuff. So I'm going to go there after the TV tower, I think. So yeah, if you're still watching, you're a real one, because it's been quite boring, I imagine, walking around a medieval town, but I appreciate you. We're going up. Hopefully a little relaxing music in here. I hope you can go and stand outside like I saw on the TikToks. There's not many people up here. The windows are also a bit murky. Well, we are very high up. I was hoping you could walk around outside it. The girl whose TikTok I saw, she was like harnessed on and was just like this, just like walking about outside and sat over the edge, which made me want to come. What? So confused. So this, I could just see right down. I could see like all the way down to the floor. So I was going to start, I stood on it, and now it's greyed out. There's literally nothing below me. What? There's another one over here. There you go. You can see all the way down. And then when I stood on it, it all like cleared, so I couldn't do it anymore. There we go. I'm being a brave boy. If this falls, Lid's dead. It says on the thing that I've just seen, the stairs, and it says outdoor terrace. So hopefully up there we can do the thing. It's got these little viewing points. Can look over. I've seen someone sat on the edge of that though. Maybe I need to walk all the way around and see if I can find that. Might be like an extra cost thing. Okay, so I've finally done the research that I probably should have done before coming. The Edgewalk thing is only available it's seasonally, so in summer months, and obviously it's winter and freezing and solar wind, so you can't do the Edgewalk. It's a separate thing that you need to book. I thought it was what I was doing. Yeah, not gonna lie guys, that felt like a waste of money. It was €10 bolt here, €10 back, and £15 for my ticket. If you'd have bought the ticket here, it'd have been €19, which I think works out a little bit more, so Get Your Guide was a little bit cheaper. But yeah, if you come in between April and October and want to do the Edgewalk thing, I think that'd be really cool, which is what I really wanted to do. So yeah, a bit miffed, but it's my own fault. But now I'm going to go to, it's called Teleskivi, which is meant to be like an art neighbourhood. It's meant to be like the creative city, so I'm going to go and have a look around there. It looks quite cool. I obviously need to watch out for pickpockets here, but I'm guessing it's going to be things like this. So we'll go and have a look. I was thinking it's going to be like cool, really cool graffiti like this. Now I feel like we're in the bit that, so obviously all this is free. It's just in the streets of Televinski. We've got some more truly talented people about, honestly. Look at these. Very fancy. Very jealous of people who can draw. I struggle to do stick, man. Both Mill, my girlfriend, and my dad and sister are all quite good at art, but nothing on this level. Look at them buses. Quality. Yeah. Look. Fantastic. I don't know what that is. Sweet ones. Let's go to the prison cells. Guys, we've arrived at the prison. I think this is an electric chair. That's in. So yes, you were clickbaited. However, I did go to prison in Tallinn. Here's another cell. We've got a desk. Quotes here from ex-people who used to be in here. And it said at night, large disgusting rats climbed into the cell from the toilet. The bunk beds had to be raised and attached to the wall during the day. That's grim. Look at these beds. This is genuinely what people had to sleep on. That's disgusting. Take a quick lie down here. My back's literally just cracked from lying down here. This is horrible. On solitary confinement, so I don't know if any of you don't know what solitary confinement is, but basically if you misbehaved in prison or attacked the guards and stuff, then you get put in solitary for a certain amount of time, so they think you're ready to come out. And this is the solitary confinement. So it's literally just a bench, and this is what all they'd have in the room. I wonder if the door closes. It does. So as you can see, it's very dark. The camera's super night mode, so you can see a bit more. But they literally just sit for days with nothing but this tiny little bench where you can't even fully lie down. That is horrendous. Flipping heck. And they have a little peepee hole to look out of. That's awful. This is the toilet. So there's a toilet in it. I'm such an idiot. This was not a toilet from back then. This is the toilet that they made modern for now. And so I'm about to use it. Never mind, ignore that bit. Another form of torture was locking people in this closet. No, it wasn't broken, so I'll close it. I'm basically touching the door. That is grim. Not gonna lie, I'd just climb out. But imagine just getting locked in here. Just stand up and can't move. Blimey. This place was actually made for torture. This is grim. This closet used to torture prisoners. One of the most common means of torture used against detainees in this building was so-called closet, known as the box or pencil case. Wooden or metal closets were different sizes. This one here is a relatively tall and spacious version. They were small enough to prevent sitting, lying down or standing properly. Instead, prisoners were forced to stand with their knees against the door in a semi-hunched position. Blimey. So I was wrong, this isn't an electric chair, obviously, it's not electric. This is an interrogation chair. So I was just listening to a guy telling a story about how he was strapped to that, getting interrogated, and because he weren't answering, they'd just batter him with leather bats and pour water onto his pants and just like smash into him with the bats, so it made it more painful. And then because of that, the doctor came to see him and said he could have 2 weeks off and got to lie in a bunk bed rather than wherever normally he slept. That's horrendous, like. I don't even know, I would go up here, but I don't want to break it. Jesus. I think that's all for the prison, guys. It was €10, so that is worthwhile. It's probably been one of my favourite things I've done it, to be fair. I've actually found that really interesting, the little prison.